Hello, 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 everybody. It is your girl, Terra Queen Jamila. Oh, you know what? This lighting, this light is terrible. There we go. That's much better. Okay. All right. Hello. Good evening. Hello to the Daily Tarot subscribers. Hi. I am here to do the general daily. Okay. For the 9th of November. Give me a second, though. I'll be right back. Yeah. That other one got on my nerve like that too, but to be honest, she's doing the job because if you go all the way and forget it, yeah, sometimes. Like, I finish one exactly. Like, I tried. You wasn't listening. Okay, you gotta put ice in your legs. Hello, 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 everyone. It is me, Terra Queen Jamila. Hit that thumbs up. Hello, hello. And I am still completely barefaced. And I know y'all like, God. Some people prefer you with makeup on just so they can't see your natural, raw self. So I hope y'all like it. I'm a ninja. No, I'm joking. What up, y'all? I woke up this morning. Yay! Hit the thumbs up if you woke up this morning and you're happy about it. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I wish I would have put something on though, like just a little bit of, like just a little something, a little, shimmer or glimmer or something. Shit. All right, my favorite deck is right here, but I'm gonna show some love to my other decks, which is tarot. Hello, everyone. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the compliments. I love you guys. Love you guys for being so amazing. Okay. All right. We're going to do a general and then we'll do a love reading with the other deck, with my Legacy of the Divine deck. I'm going to let the Druid Craft Tarot deck kind of have a little rest. Okay. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels. If you guys need your own private reading, the link to my website is below. I do phone readings. I do Skype readings for my international clients. And I even have interpretation services. Okay. So I can do a reading for you and convert it into another language. Okay. Just got to pay extra for it. So you just contact me if you need something like that. So, all right, let's get started here. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, what messages do you have for everyone universal for November the 9th, 2018? The kids have just been so super hungry. The animals have been really hungry today too. I haven't been that hungry, but I know that I'm about to because I was eating some. We had ordered some churches because you know churches delivers now, and Popeyes. So we ordered some churches, and I had some peppers with it. I'll get it for you in a minute, honey. I'll get it for you. Give me a second. The messages do you have for everybody universally for November the 9th, 2018? Oh. Everybody just loves you, Jacob. Mm. Yeah. It's my baby. All right, so for the general reading today, I laid out 5 cards. I may lay out another 5, but we got the 9 of Wands. We got the shadow side, which is the devil in the Witch's Tarot deck. We got the Fool card. We got the 4 of Pentacles, and we got the 8 of Wands. And so all of these cards are in the upright position. A lot of people are learning lessons, and then a lot of people are discovering their own power today, universally. A lot of people discovering their own power as far as liberating themselves, and they're liberating themselves from something. So I feel like a lot of people feel like today, for some reason, it's just very liberating for a lot of people. So maybe, like, for example, if you have been doing the work to release yourself from some kind of bondage or to release yourself from some kind of negative situation, maybe it may be manifesting today and you're having a new beginning because the Fool card comes up. So today is a new dawn and a new day. Something, I feel like I can see like possible maybe reunions for people, but then also something having to do with faith, fate, and destiny. You do got the 4 of Pentacles for today. 4 of Pentacles represents money, holding on to money. A lot of people always think that the 4 of Pentacles is negative. It depends on the surrounding cards. 8 of Wands comes up, which means that... Okay, honey. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, come on, honey. Come on. I'm not making any pancakes right now, but I will give you what you asked for. You had a perfect time. The secret to perfect eggs is ice, guys. Yes, ice. Salt. Here's your pepper. There you go. Here's your long eggs that you asked for. You just love them, don't you? I'll make you some more too, baby. Mommy will make you some more. There you go, baby. Sorry, y'all. I knew that he was, give me a second. I knew I was going to have to stop in the middle of this and get that for him. So, I hope you guys are okay with that. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. So, the Eight of Wands comes up. And so, this is the card that represents using good judgment when it comes to money. A lot of people are dealing with their financial situation today. There are a lot of people, first of all, this is what I want to tell you. Everybody has the right to manifest what they want. That's why the shadow side is here, and that's why the Four of Pentacles shows up. So let's talk about it. Let's lay out the other 10 cards that we got. We got the Page of Wands. We got the High Priestess. The Ten of Cups. The Ace of Wands. And the Six of Swords. So those were the last 5 cards that I threw. Or that was next, because I either draw 5 or 10 cards. Hey, hush, what are you fussing about? Hold on, y'all. Come here, baby. Come back, Zelda. Okay, sorry about that. Zelda needed to go out to use the restroom, so. All right, so. There have been a lot of people that have had fears surrounding money. And I feel like a lot of people are manifesting what they want and they're moving forward. So the Eight of Wands is positive in that case. You got the Page of Wands, you got the High Priestess. Okay. What this represents is false information that has been given to you. False information that has been given to you either by your family members, the news, false information. Because this is what I want to tell you, what I can see is that a lot of people are having a new beginning when it comes to their financial status, when it comes to that. A lot of people are starting over. There's a lot of people that are possibly getting either new jobs or either you are starting your own businesses. At whatever it is, I feel like a lot of people are moving forward with their lives. And so this is a very, very positive reading for today. The Nine of Wands and the shadow side represents where you are. Feel like a lot of people are like moving past their bondage and they're using their strength and their willpower to get themselves out of either debt or to get yourselves out of a negative situation. Now, for me today, it has been all about manifesting the money that you want. And for a very long time, I was told that I was limited on what I could manifest. And there was all sorts of things that was done to me to keep me from prosperity, to keep me from learning what it was about so that my energy could be used to make somebody else rich. And see, that's what that Devil card is about. That's what the shadow side is about. It is about being in a situation that you feel like you can't get yourself out of. Okay, and being in bondage. And so for women, what does the Devil card mean? The Devil card means that you no longer have to deal with some selfish person that wants to make you feel that you're less than what you're actually worth. So a lot of people breaking free of, cheap you know, the cheap and people putting up a bunch of plastic stuff around you. Many people breaking away from that today. When the devil card comes up, this represents also money. So it represents breaking those chains of it represents breaking those chains, the chains that have held you back, that have held your mind in a place of confusion, and they want to continue to confuse you. They don't want you to know what your worth is. They don't want you to know what your capabilities are, because they would rather control. So I do see there being some people that you're dealing with. It's an energetically, this is something that's trying to screw up your relationship with money and prosperity. This is something that wants to make you feel like you're worthless and make you feel like you have to just do anything for money. So for a lot of women, what it represents is when you have, let's say, for example, let's talk about it. And I am going to throw the love reading in just a minute, and that will probably come up. I'm kind of scared to throw the love reading. That one's going to be even more interesting than this one. Okay. So a lot of women in this world, for example, you're always told that you're broken, that something isn't right about you. A lot of women are told that. A lot of women are discriminated against, hated on, and literally held captive by society. Okay, let's bring that up. Let's bring up women's liberation. I can see a lot of women moving forward, embracing their masculine energy, because women can produce masculine energy by ourselves. This is why we're able to carry boys and give birth to boys, and they grow into men. That is our DNA that is doing that. So a woman that has been put in a situation to where she feels like she can't get out of it. And a lot of you women are stuck in these bad marriages with these men that are abusive. Hello, Ra. Hello. A lot of y'all women are stuck in these abusive situations. People telling you who you are, people trying to change who you are, people trying to make you who they want you to be. Okay? And hit dogs always holler. The Page of Wands comes up in the High Priestess. So a lot of you today, you probably, this is male energy right here. This Page of Wands is male energy. The Page of Wands can sometimes represent verbal abuse or strong conversation. The High Priestess represents woman, represents the Cancer female. She represents intuition. She represents false friends sometimes. She can represent you having the mind to know when somebody is saying something false to you. She represents being above fake. That's what she represents. So there's some fake communication. I can sense instantly today they were doing a lot of heavy work. The devil, the shadow side. That's why it comes up today. They were doing a lot of work to divide male and female energy. They were doing a lot of work to make men hate women and women hate men. I could feel it ever since this morning. I could feel it. You can pretty much gauge it by looking at certain people and what people are talking about in social media. And so right now, today, it's all about male against female. Yesterday, it was about violence. The day before, it was about senseless killings. And it's just every single day, it's just. So today, what I could sense was that A lot of people were breaking free of that. And you should break free of that. You should. And the people that don't want to break free, then those are the enemies. The people that want to try to control you, the people that want to try to harm you, the people that want to try to scare you. You know, you got to have faith. So the Fool card represents having faith and trust in yourself. Having faith and trust in your path. People have a bad relationship with money. They do. They have a bad relationship with money. People are never going to be convinced that they don't have to do evil stuff for money. So that's why we always have what we have. Because there's some people that just want to make a quick buck and they don't care. But don't ever sell yourself short. Okay, so after the High Priestess, the Ten of Cups comes up. The Ace of Wands comes up. And then the Six of Swords. So there's a lot of you that are either you're stuck with a fucked up landlord, or either you're stuck with just in a bad situation where maybe some negative stuff may be coming towards you. Also, I can see a lot of you trying to get financed on houses. Either you're trying to rent or you're trying to buy. And a lot of people are frustrated because you feel like you're stuck. You don't feel like you're getting where you want to get. That's how you're feeling. But it's coming. You got to be patient. You got to be patient. A lot of you guys right now, you feel like you are stuck. Because, and I've been feeling the same way for some reason. Especially those of you that started businesses this year and you made a lot of money. Or either you made more money and you're ready to change your situation now. Okay? But there's no need for you to, like right now, guys, and I haven't came and talked about this, but I want to move so bad. Okay? And however, with where I want to move to, because nobody wants to move into the same old situation, right? Because if you move and you don't get what you want, then you're just moving and you're just going to be in the same situation. So you got to stand up and you got to fucking fight, right? So today I've been talking about that. My enemies, they have my address and they're constantly trying to call folks to my house, right? My house is going to take a couple of more months to get ready. And I've got some requirements by the underwriters that I've got to do. So a lot of you, for example, you're going through the same thing I'm going through. You've made 80 grand this year. You've made 150 grand this year. But what you want, like the house that you want, is probably 400 grand. Okay? The house that you want is probably 400,000. And you like, fuck that, I want this house that's 400,000. Because god dang it, because that's what I want, right? And you may be coming from a little apartment or a little condo or something. Okay, and so the underwriters are saying, well, we've got to see what you're going to talk about with the IRS. What are you going to claim with the IRS? So you got to file your taxes because that's an official declaration of your income, especially if you're self-employed. So that means that after the first of the year, you can go ahead and file your taxes and boom, bam, boom, there you got it. Okay? You'll qualify, right? You qualify everywhere else, but they want to see your tax returns. They want to see the last 2 years so they can average your income, right? So that's just what they got to do. A lot of people are in that situation, right? But you got these ghetto losers harassing you, right? And it doesn't matter what race they are. It doesn't matter what race they are. They're harassing you in your current house, and so you're sitting here thinking, what do I do? Do I just go and rent for another year, or do I go and I sign myself up for another year? Or do I wait a couple of months and I stand up and I fight? Do I waste more money? Do I put more money into renting? Because you're already renting. Or do I allow my enemies to allow me, because this may not be your exact situation, but it may be a similar situation. So you may have some stuff going on that you need some help with right now. Okay. And let's say that next year is, things are going to get better. So you'll be able to do that in the new year. Do you move, sign a new lease, waste several $1,000s, or do you take your several $1,000s and you put it into purchasing you a home? Which one do you do? So your enemies are thinking, I'm going to follow you around and I'm just going to scoot you all over the place. So I can already see that that's what's going on. A lot of you need to own your own homes. And you need to trust in your spirits that everything is going to be okay. You need to quit moving so fast. You don't have to do that. I can see that a lot of you guys are in sort of the same or either the similar situation that I am in, or it may be to where you may be trying to buy a second home, or maybe you're doing something else. Maybe you're trying to get finance. Maybe there's some repairs. Something is going on to where, and this is another thing I've noticed, harassment. A lot of you are dealing with folks harassing you at your house. You dealing with it. You are. Either it's your ex and his new wife, or it's your mama, or it's your daddy, or it's the Scientologist, or it's, maybe it's the CIA or the FBI. Could be the Division of Family and Children's Services. It could be anybody could be harassing you at your house. Are you going to ever believe that they can do anything to you? No, never. Never. And if you guys need to reach me for court cases, I'm always here. Trust and believe in yourself and believe in your spirits. Because for me, I could sit here and go, you know what? Now with me, I've got certain requirements. I'm not moving into any other house unless I'm at a lake. So I'm not going to be renting or buying if it's not a lake house. I might as well just stay my ass here. You see what I'm saying? And stack my money. So do that. Don't make quick decisions. And this reading was for me too, but it's for you guys as well. Don't make your decisions too quickly. Don't be popping and jumping all over the place. Okay? Because I have a lot of faith in Yemaya, and Yemaya actually showed me the house that I'm moving to. And, you just have to wait. It's got to be renovated. And then also I've got some other stuff that I need to do. So I'm not going to sit up here and just go, oh, well, I'm just going to go and do this again and make somebody else rich while I sit up. No, that's stupid. Let your enemies do that. Let them scoot around. So that's what they're doing. They want to run you from place to place, and they want to run and control you. Not I. I don't care if you got somebody threatening you. Hell, especially if you're thinking about buying a house, they can find you wherever you at. So you got to learn how to stand up for yourself now. And then also when you've purchased your home, okay, when you purchase your home. Now, when I purchase my home, I'm probably going to get an FHA loan, which is, it's a government loan. So some people go with conventional, some people go with FHA, it just depends. Okay, depending on where your credit score is, I'm sure my credit score is probably going to be in the upper 700s. And then I'll be able to get a conventional loan. That's probably where I'm headed. Okay, which would be completely free of the government. Is probably where I'm going to be headed, towards a conventional. Because, so a lot of people that have that FHA loan, it's sort of the same thing, to be honest with you, but it's different. It is different. You know, so it just depends because you're still purchasing your home and you're investing in your home. So there's a reason why one of them is better than the other. However, what I will tell you is that you've got to be happy within yourself. You cannot allow people to scoot and boot you all over the place. Otherwise, you just gonna be a scoot to boot. Y'all gotta don't make no instant decisions, guys. Don't do it. Don't let nobody scare you out of what the hell you want. It's basically what the spirits is saying. And they've been trying to do that to me for the longest. Oh no, go rent, Jamila. Go rent you a house. Why would I go rent a house? I'm renting right now. Yeah, I do need a bigger house. But if I don't find one on the lake, I'm not going to rent it. And I doubt it very seriously that I'm going to find a lake house in where I want to live that they're going to be willing to sell it unless there's something wrong with it. So my lake house is the one that I've already picked out. And I want to qualify for the renovation loan. So that's why I'm waiting, because I want to qualify for the renovation loan. And to qualify for the renovation loan, you only have to have a credit score of 640 and above. So, yeah. So, you know, and I'm not going to sit up here and have people moving me around and punking me. Nah. Because they'll punk you if they can. Stand up to that stuff. Don't let nobody have you scared of living in your own house where you pay the damn bills. Regardless to where I'm living and regardless to where to hell you can be on, I swear to you, there's a lot of you that are on government housing. There's a lot of you that may even be living in the projects. There's a lot of you that are living in different situations, but don't you ever allow somebody to scoot and boot you around and make you make bad decisions, because that's what they want you to do. That you need to make good decisions. Because if they can make you go and just play you and run you around, then shit, they can find you wherever you at too. So for me, I'm like this. I'm not going to sit up here and be rushing and doing all this stuff. I know where I want to be and I know what I want to do. And they not about to force me to move no man up in here with me too. Because they'll force you to get a man. A lot of these men out here, get a man now. Let's look at the love reading, guys. Let's do the love reading. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, what messages do you have universal about love today on November the 9th, 2018? The Chariot, 4 of coins, the Knight of coins, the 7 of wands, the Devil. So the Devil came up twice today. The Devil came up twice today. The 4 of wands reversed, the King of swords reversed, the Page of coins reversed, the Ace of cups upright, and the Knight of swords upright. So we can see a lot of abusive behavior. God dang. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so we got the Chariot. We got 4 coins. We got the Knight of coins. We got 7 of wands reversed. We've got the Devil upright. We've got 4 of wands reversed. We got King of swords reversed. We got Page of coins reversed. We got the Ace of cups upright and the Knight of swords reversed. So again, like I said, there are a lot of men that are having an issue today. The masculine energy is having an issue today. Like I said when I got up this morning. Okay. The Chariot represents determination and focus. Okay. When it comes to your love life, I feel like there's a lot of you that are Oh, Zeus, I didn't know you was under there. Sorry. There's a lot of you that are trying to move on with your life. There's a lot of you that are really, really putting forth a huge effort in your relationship. A lot of you are dealing with narcissism. Yeah. People, like a lot of y'all that are having love relationships, y'all having problems. I can see it. Hello, Alicia. Hi. A lot of people are having problems in your relationships today. The 4 coins comes up in the upright position. And what the 4 coins is saying to me is it is, because that 4 coins came up earlier in the earlier reading that I did. Only I'm using the Legacy of the Divine Tarot deck. A lot of people got people holding on to you. A lot of people are trying to move forward in their lives. A lot of people are trying to move forward, but you got somebody trying to hold you back. All the way up to the Devil card. Let me show y'all. See that? Breaking free. The Devil. Those of you that are single today, you're trying to break free of either an earth sign, a fire sign. It could be any sign. It's especially the earth signs. I feel like a lot, and it's not just earth sign, it's possessiveness. So it doesn't have to be an earth sign. A lot of y'all breaking free of possessive people today. A lot of you are having new beginnings to your love life today. You're breaking free of a negative relationship with somebody. You're breaking free of that and you're moving on. Okay, the 4 of Wands comes up. A lot of people are being released from bondage type situations today. If you are not being released, then you need to be. People that have relationships right now, that there, I feel like a lot of people being abused today, especially you women that can't break free of these men abusing the hell out of you today. You know, very angry, spiteful communication, very demeaning, just demeaning conversation about how you're worthless. I can sense that. I can sense that for a lot of you with your love life. Okay. Those of you that are masochists, y'all not going nowhere. Y'all just like to be hurt, so y'all not going to go nowhere. But a lot of people that don't like that kind of abusiveness, even the masochists, I mean, they literally went to the edge of night with it. Even people that were masochistic, I mean, they literally, it was just ridiculous. So a lot of you masochists, you're breaking free of it too. But it's, you know, people that are very masochistic, it's really, really difficult for them to break free of abusive relationships. It gives them some sense of satisfaction. Yep. Jean, see what I'm saying? Nathaniel, see what I'm saying? It is a lot of strange things happening today. Yes, it is. I can tell with the people in relationships, there's some problems. Y'all probably aren't going to have sex tonight. If you're in a relationship, there's probably not going to be any sex. And that's because the Kundalini energy is being blocked or either stolen or used for another purpose. So there's some blocked Kundalini energy right there. So yeah, a lot of you that are in relationships, it sucks. What's the point? What's the point in being in a relationship if y'all don't want to touch each other? Not good. Y'all need to free up and unblock that Kundalini energy. Those of you that are balanced, like for example, I am single, but I do have a couple of people that I talk to. I do feel really good about my ability to women, y'all got to get out of these relationships with these men that ain't got no money. Y'all got to free yourself of that shit. That's not cool. Okay? Because it's a bad situation. It really is. And you know what? Men actually like to be treated like men. They like to be kicked. They like to be told to go and get some damn money. They love it. They love it by a strong, gentle woman. Men love that, the strong, gentle woman that can coax them in the right direction. Men love that stuff. They don't like a woman that just agree with everything. They like a woman that says, now look at here now. Okay? You need to go on out there and do what you got to do to get your money. And don't go out there and rob nobody, because then you're going to go to jail. But you need to go out there and you need to find yourself and you need to be a man. Men don't really like to be coddled. That's where the confusion is coming in. That's why he's being abusive to you. He's being abusive because you are not nurturing him the correct way, because you're not nurturing yourself. So in a lot of ways, he does represent you. Okay, he does. Oh, really? How do I tell if somebody put a curse on me? How do you tell if you're cursed? There are so many different symptoms of a curse. It's when things don't go the way they normally do. You may have a lot of bad luck. You may have a lot of, a lot of good days and bad days. Like, for example, there was a point in time when my womb was hexed. So they had put a womb hex on me. And what that did was that pushed away a lot of people. It pushed men away from me. It also pushed men away from me in real life, to the point where I couldn't go out and meet nobody. I wasn't social. And it's kind of still the same way. But that's why I said, I'm not, for me, I'm single. I'm not going to meet the man for me until I'm in the position where I want to be in. And I have met a few people, and I might be able to get down with them or whatever, but I ain't going to find it. Really, they've given me red flags. They have. They've given me a few red flags, but, well, I don't know. For me, I ain't even trying to meet nobody right now, to be honest with you. But you can tell because you won't want to do nothing. You won't be social. You won't be social. Yeah, it can cause you to feel like you're going into your higher self. But guys, some of you that want love and you don't have it, if you want love in your life and you don't have it, it could be that there is still a hex on you. Yeah. Because a lot of these men will put hexes on you, especially the bad ones, the ones that ain't about nothing. They will go to their mamas or their grannies or their aunties to put a hex on you. And they want you to stay alone. They want to beat you into a corner. They want to beat you up. I'm just telling y'all what I know, because I was done that way for years by men that were unevolved. And I knew they were unevolved because they didn't have shit. They could never give me what I wanted. They could never give me what I wanted, which was not some little piddly Annie, little tiny ass shit. I've always wanted good shit. I've always wanted a castle. So what a lot of us women do is we end up allowing these broken down men to convince us to accept less. You should never have to accept less. You know what I've always wanted? I've always wanted either a lake house with a koi pond and a nice garden, like a big backyard where I could, have a nice garden. And there's no garden over here where I'm at. There's no place for me to build a garden. So this is not a place I'm going to live in for a very long. So quite frankly, if a man tries to stick me in this house, I'm going to fight back. See what I'm saying? And so that's what you have to do as a woman. So for me, if a man comes up to me and he says, I'm going to try to convince. See, this is what we get. We get a lot of men that try to convince you that you're not worth shit And then that way they can be cheap and they don't have to give you the things that you want or either contribute. So then they come around and they say, oh, you're never going to have anything or nothing because you're shit. But then you know what women do? You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to purchase me a lake house. I have a house right now. There's a lot of people that don't even have that. So they want to discredit that. Oh, well, you don't have nothing because, well, at least I have a roof over my head. At least I have this. At least I have a plan. At least I know what I want to do with my life. So a lot of these men are being abusive to us so that they don't have to pay for shit because they are broke and they've given up on earning any money. Okay. Now, guys, I earned almost 6 figures this year already. Okay. So I've earned my keep, right? But a lot of them, they want to say, oh, well, I can't earn that amount of money. I want to stay in the 30,000s. So I'm going to beat you into a corner. And I'm going to tell you, you're not worth shit because I know that I can't afford to pay that money and that down payment on your house. Okay? That's what a lot of them will do. That's what we're dealing with right now. Hey, Yolanda George, that's what we're dealing with right now. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can actually come and talk to me about it, Nathaniel, because I won't think that you're crazy. So go to the link in the video description box and, you know, I usually what I do, and this is without me knowing you or knowing anything about you, I can usually see what you see and you don't even have to tell me. You don't even have to tell me. I just see it. So I already know what it is. I already know, and you want to change your life. Because for me, you know, when I moved out of Kansas City, Missouri, I started making plans of what I wanted to do. But I knew that I had to get away from my ex. I knew I had to put some distance between me and my ex, which my ex is technically the family as well. Okay, because there's agents. So what I had to do was I had to get away from Kansas City, and it started then. So all this stalking and crazy shit started then, because they want me bad. That demonic entity, boy, I must taste good. I taste like Strawberry Hill or some shit like that to this damn entity, right? So when I got away from it, because I had to get some distance between my family, because the family's cursed. Family got a curse on them. A couple of different curses. There's like a triple threat against the women in my family. There's a witch that married into the family that cursed all of the women in the family. And then there's also something generational. And then there's also the curse of men, which is separate. Because this breed of men that we have these days, they're different. They're different. They're very, very different. Okay? So anyway, so when I got out of Kansas City, I knew that I knew I wasn't going to stay in Kansas. I knew I wasn't going to. And I've been saying this for the long, but they don't give a fuck about your plan. They don't care about y'all plan. They don't. They don't. So basically when I got to Kansas, I said, okay, now I want to get on the water. So remember I kept talking about moving to Seattle. Now for some reason, just because I started talking to somebody that lived in Georgia, I had never met them and quit talking to them. So they decided we're going to try to use this person. See that person, I don't know what happened to that person, but the establishment even tried to use that. I like it in Georgia though. I don't like the attitude of some people in Georgia, but when I got here, it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful in Georgia. But there's a lot of disgusting stuff going on here. That of which I'm changing. So that's why they was harassing me. But this is what I want to tell you. I've been wanting to live near the water. Mama Yema Yah has wanted to get me close to the water for the longest. And so they want to just continuously say the same thing over and over again. No, 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 no. But this is a plan that I put in place like 4 or 5 years ago. You see what I'm saying? So it's crazy how they continuously do that. And it's so weird how when they know you have broken free, they want and they can't help themselves. Why does any black man feel the need to come online, turn on his fucking camera and call me broke, call me fat, call me a piece of shit, tell me that I ain't shit? You know why? Because they're fucking institutionalized and they're fucking full of shit. That's why. Why do they need to do it? Why? What is the point? What is the purpose? Because they want you to be a slave. They're making money off of you. They're making money off of you being poor. A lot of you women out there, a lot of you goddesses out there, they're making money off of you being poor. This is why love is so difficult. Now, why is this coming up in your love reading? Because a lot of your men are under mind control. And what a lot of you ladies are going to have to do is you are either going to have to get the hell away from it yourself or either knock them upside the head and take them away and show them what mistake they are making. A lot of you guys as men, that's the reason why he won't touch you. That's the reason why you can't experience it. That's the reason why he's so confused. They're confused. So as a woman, you've got to carry your man, unfortunately, to safety. Now, if he still don't get it, because I'm telling you something, a man that can't earn no money really ain't, I'm sorry. I can't, because I'm a woman and I can make money. So what's wrong with you? Oh, well, money is evil. Money is not evil. Prosperity is not evil. It's not. It depends on what your relationship is with money. Money's not evil. If you think money is evil, then you'll never have it. You'll never have it. Yeah. Well, Alicia, that don't sound too far-fetched. You need to come and get a reading because, listen, this is what Alicia said. My ex has substance abuse. She claims to have stopped. Now she claims to be needing to save the world and fighting an old lord. That is not very far-fetched. So, no, I don't think she's hallucinating. I don't. I don't. Okay, now, she may be freaking out over it, which is something that she doesn't need to do. She may not be hallucinating because this world is in trouble. It is. There's no need to freak out about it and run around the streets and scream and holler, but it's the truth. But see, this is the whole thing. Y'all hear it over here. It's calm over here. Okay. So we get glimpses into the chaos. I keep my family safe from all of that. Okay. Every now and then we got to have DFACs come over here and remind us that there are women out there that harm their children. Okay. So for some reason, it's almost like it's so weird. It's so freaking weird. The way that this world is and just the programming that's in a lot of people. But yeah, it may not be that far-fetched. If she's not trying to hurt herself or other people, then she's fine. So don't think that somebody's hallucinating because there is an evil fucking spirit that's trying to tear people down. It is. Yeah, it is something trying to tear people down. And there are some people that are under mind control from it. I felt it this morning. And I can see it. Does that make me crazy? No, I'm about to go up here and relax with my son. I got all my work done. I'm getting ready to go up here and relax with my son and watch some scary movies. It's like one big scary movie is what it is. It doesn't bother us because we don't deal with that. Like, I know it sounds weird, and that's one of the reasons The spirits this is what I want to tell you. The spirits want me to stay as high vibrationally as possible, and it's not because of substance abuse. I do have me some wine though, y'all. And I do kick it with Shiva. But other than that, I don't have no substance abuse problem. But the spirits want me to stay as high up as possible, until they get me to where they want me. And then I'm going to be exploring yoga and becoming a yoga instructor and just doing more so mind body stuff. So, but I'm going to continue to fight this spiritual war probably till the end of the year because I got folks that I got to deal with. Okay. But I don't think about it all the time. I don't think about it all the time because it's something that if you give it power over you, that's what I keep trying to tell people. A lot of the people that are under that religious programming and mind control and that fear, it's programmed in you. It's not actually happening to you. But a lot of people, they just can't be happy. And so that's one of the reasons why, you got your own stuff going on. You don't have to necessarily, it feel like the devil himself is just outside my door and I haven't let him in, but you trying to break it down. The devil is at everybody's door right now. The devil came up in both readings. Both readings were identical to each other. The Fool, the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the High Priestess, the Page of Wands, the Devil. The shadow side is the Devil. The Ten of Cups, and the Six of Swords. So, and the Ace of Wands is what came up. So basically, what I'm focusing on is, especially with this work I got going on over here, I don't know what it is about the new moon, but ever since I renounced all of that religious programming, I have been feeling amazing. Ever since I denounced all of that stuff. So they don't want you to feel good though, I'm telling you. But for me, I think that if you don't feel good today, like you should have been feeling good. And you should be feeling good about your situation. It don't matter where you at right now, but you know where you're going. Hello. And that's just like my enemies want to keep coming back and bothering me and harassing me about where I'm at now. It ain't about where I'm at right now. It's about where I know I'm going. So, but if for some reason it makes them feel good, like for example, they run around and they're saying, oh, well, right now you're in that house and you're renting and it's like, yeah, but I know where I'm going. So my mind is already at the lake already. I'm the lady in the lake. Hello. And then y'all, let me just tell y'all, because I'm going to come back. Listen, many of you have broken free of this person. You've broken free of that. Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So a lot of you are going to experience some kind of change in your love life today. Change in direction. The winds have changed. That's what the Knight of Swords represents. The winds of change from the east. So you guys are going to do amazingly. You are. I'm going to do a home ownership reading. Home ownership / money reading, because that's what it's going to be about. Home ownership is going to show me you guys' money. So I am going to do that in just a second. But you guys need to understand that you are breaking free. And it does feel weird. But even if they're still obsessing over you, you've broken free with your love life. So I feel like a lot of you that are single are going to meet somebody. And if you're in a relationship with somebody, I feel like if it's a bad abusive relationship to where the person just refuses to change, you're going to break free of that. And you're going to release yourself from that emotionally. Because you can't, this person right here is a narcissist. You can't involve your emotions with a narcissist. So then what is the fucking point in being in the relationship? You can't involve yourself with a narcissist. You can't get emotionally involved with a narcissist. What the hell? Yeah. Yeah, y'all contact me if y'all need me, because there's a lot of people that represent those old people that you don't deal with anymore, and that's the devil. You guys have broken free of that. Consider yourselves lucky. If you have not, then you guys need to come and get a reading. There are some of you that didn't, but there's a lot of you that did. I'm gonna come back, guys, with another one. If you guys are feeling, thank you, Alicia. Yeah, go to the website, guys. If you guys need me, the link is below. Okay, I'm gonna go. Nathaniel said, I got marks on my body. I be getting cuts and bleeding out of nowhere. And Nathaniel, you probably need a hex removed from you. Sounds like there's a hex that's on you. Okay. Sounds like you've got some kind of poltergeist or something. Yeah. They know something I don't know, but I know I ain't no weak soul. Yeah, if you guys are getting stuff like that, you guys can contact me. I know I have them, but these are from my cat. See that? Those are from my cat. I don't know when exactly he scratched me, but it was probably in the middle of the night. I don't know why my cat scratches me in the middle of the night. I was probably asleep when he did it. But yeah, so I don't know what that is about. But if you guys are having strange, unusual marks, if you guys are dealing with a succubus, if you guys are dealing with an incubus, you guys need to contact me. Okay? A lot of times your succubuses and your incubuses, they are a part of a generational hex or a curse. So you may have to get something generational removed. That's typically how much I charge to get rid of a succubus or an incubus anyway. Starting at $500, it usually does. If it's generational, your mama and your daddy or your brother or your sister are going to keep giving it leeway into you. They're going to keep giving it an entrance into you. So you got to remove the generational hex. You got to get it off of your bloodline. You got to get it off of your family, and you got to break the contract. Okay? So you guys can contact me below. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up, and I'll see y'all later, okay? I'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye.